Alright, let's keep the videos rolling this week. Today we are going to look at Deathstorm with Gear 13. So I decided that Night Sisters are going to be the first full team that I take to Gear 13. I just wanted to have some fun with them, do something a little different than most people are doing, and I've always loved the Night Sisters. So a few days ago I got Daka to Gear 13, and Ventress followed shortly after that. I plan on taking 3 more Night Sisters there, but I knew with just those 2, those are the key ingredients in Deathstorm. So I've been very eager the last few days to run this just to play with my new Gear 13 characters. I don't normally run Deathstorm anymore because you've got the Jedi Knight Anakin cheese that makes it very easy, but that might be going away. So let's take a look at Deathstorm, and I'll show my mods since I know people complain when I don't. These are very average mods. We've got decent offense on Ventress. There's actually a few pretty good mods, but mostly these are kind of my leftover mods that I'm not using on one of my top teams. That one's got a plus 100 offense, which is certainly nice. This one doesn't have any secondary offense. I've got another one with no secondary offense. The crit chance is nice, but we're going to stack crit chance anyway, so that's irrelevant for Deathstorm. Another one with no secondary offense. Here's a pretty good offense one, a plus 127. So a few good offensive mods mixed in with no offense. That one might be, I should slice that one a little bit more. Might get something good out of it, but I don't even have full 60 mods here. So nothing unobtainable by any stretch. With Daka, we've got some pretty nice health, but again, average speed there, although speed's not really going to matter. She's going to stack a lot of health now at Gear 13, so I'm hoping that's going to get us maybe deeper into Enrage than I have been in the past. So that's my hope. We are going to see what happens here. And Zombie, again, average. I really should make her pretty fast, but oh well, we're just going with what we've got on here. I'm not going to spend too much time messing around with it. Talzin's got a random 60 circle mod there. I really should probably take that off, but I don't know. I'm too lazy to mess with my mods. So, and then Initiates, there you are, is going to be, it's just going to be crit chance. We want her to die easily, but then have a high crit chance, so you're kind of balancing that. So, anyways, I think it's about time where we can go into P3, waiting on P2 to finish. Okay, here we go. We're ready to go in this time. Very first try. Gear 13, Night Sisters, Deathstorm. Well, let's see how this goes here. So let's see if we can get Plague right off the bat. Oh, there we go. Nice. Trey has such high tenacity that we don't always get that. The reason that we want that is because once we get the Deathstorm chain rolling, which will take a couple turns here, so we'll have to try and keep Plague stuck. But that'll give us an extra resist on Talzin's basic, which will close the turn meter gap a little bit and get us some more turns in there. So it's very helpful if we can get Plague to stick early. So now we're basically trying to get Initiate to die, and we need Zombie either to die or be cleansed of taunt here. There we go. And all right, let's do that. Can we get another stack of Plague? No, it doesn't really matter. All right, and okay, we don't want to counter. Here we do want to counter. Zombie's getting up pretty fast already, so this one's full health. Get a counter. And I wish we could get a counter hit kill here on Initiate, but not quite. Oh, there we go. That'll work. Okay, 1 kill down. We need 2 more. All right, actually 3 more because Initiate and Talzin have to die. But Initiate's usually the one to go first, so that's why we're trying to get the early depths there with Initiate. And okay, it's gonna do a mass attack because Treya is, oh, there we go, there's another one. And we lost Plague, that's okay. Treya had near full turn meter, so it doesn't matter that we stack our speed a little bit, but the more attacks we get, the more bonds of weakness we stack, which will kill everybody off quicker. So that was why we want the mass attack, but we want it to be late when Treya's turn meter is getting close to being full. So let's see, one big hit maybe. I think this is set up pretty well. There we go. Okay, great. So we're on 11 on the enraged timer, and I could have taken everybody out there, but Trey has no turn meter. I think okay, I got my Gear 13 Daka is a little stronger than I'm used to. So Daka took out one of those sabers, although, well, she's going to do it again here. Because I can't heal. I have to use the basic. The basic's going to probably hit that, yeah. Hit that other saber, down she goes, and that's not what we want. Okay. Turn one was a fail. Let's try take two. Okay. So I shouldn't have gambled with Ventress and just went ahead and cleared everybody with Ventress with AoE. And we could have moved on and probably had a nice little run, because having 11 on the enraged timer is actually a pretty good start there. So we'll see if we can get back to that. And very lucky we didn't have to go through try number 3 here, because Zombie lost taunt, but Trey decided that she was going to help us out and go ahead and isolate Zombie anyways. So, but that wouldn't have been a big deal if we had to restart there, because that's early on. But still nice that we don't have to do that. Let's see. No dodges. Okay. One more. Oh, initiate so close. Okay. But we can, yeah, let's get rid of the foresight so Ventress doesn't take any saber out. I don't like Days being on Daka, but I think we're far enough away that we can deal with that. Don't want to take out the sabers. Yep, we can do this here and get some more damage. This is where it can be very helpful to have a weak zombie. Although once you get into the actual Deathstorm part, it's going to be more beneficial to have a strong zombie. So either one can work. Oh, I don't want to get dazed again. Okay, perfect. There we go. So close. Okay. And it's setting up pretty well here. Daka having all of this health, Daka and Ventress having the extra health seems to make the start easier. Because Talzin's dying off much quicker than they are. Sometimes Talzin and Daka or Talzin and Ventress will be wiped at the same time, and that's not what we want. Okay, and let's not mess around here. Okay, so we're gonna get Trey down with 11 on the timer again. That's going to be pretty good. I don't like that Zombie is dazed. She is not going to get the turn meter from the resist that we like, but Zombie's kind of an extra over there. Let's stand alone to get rid of those bonds of weakness. Okay, and now we start. So just run basic after basic here. Unfortunately, we don't have plague. I mentioned earlier that would have been better, but that's okay. It's going to give us 5% less turn meter than we would have had with plague. Oh, we got plague there. Okay, that's nice. So we didn't have it initially, but we got it there at the end. So we'll have it. We should have it for the next run, and that worked perfect. What we wanted was, so now we've got foresight up there. We don't want foresight to appear when Trey comes up from being downed and has her isolate ready, because foresight can clear the taunt from zombie, and then Trey can isolate anybody else. And if we isolate anybody but zombie, it's going to, if it doesn't kill the run altogether, it's going to really slow it down. So you'll see we should get, I didn't count how many attacks we got in the last time, but I can almost guarantee you we're going to get more in this time, because we have plague up from the start of when Trey is toppled. All right, so off to a pretty good start here. It's been so long since I've run this, I don't know what numbers we're normally at as far as damage for Ventress. But we seem like we're getting along pretty well here. All right. And so I mentioned zombie, how it can be beneficial for her to be strong here. Since she didn't die, she's gonna stack more of her speed buff there. If she gets killed off continuously, she'll lose that and eventually won't be able to move. So we definitely like that. We like that. Unfortunately, we don't like that she's dazed because she's not gaining any turn meter, but she's got a nice speed bonus there, so she's still going to get a turn or two in here. We've still got Plague on, which is very nice. And when Treya comes up, let's see. Yep, we're going to have an isolate. So we don't want to see Foresight. All right, well, we got a couple more in here. All right, maybe one more after this. Yep. All right, no Foresight, no Foresight. Yes. Okay. More days. Well. Okay. That was a good time for zombie to die. Cleared that days. And we don't want. Okay. Was worried about Daka hitting the saber with the retribution over there, and then getting dazed because zombie being dazed we can live with. Daka or Ventress being dazed is a no-go. So that is not good at all. Almost as bad as being isolated. Okay, definitely not as bad as being isolated, but it's still pretty bad because you're not going to get all that turn meter gain. Okay, so this is looking like it's going to be a pretty good run here because we've got this one. Treya is not going to have her isolate up, so we don't have to worry about that. Really, all we have to worry about is getting zombie losing taunt and then Ventress or Daka getting dazed, which would be extremely bad luck, although it's set up to do that. Oh, yikes, I may have jinxed myself. Okay, let's clear these out. Get a few extra turns in here, and then Ventress can wipe them all out again. Alright, we've got at least one more turn in here. Hopefully we'll get several more. What I'm very curious to see is how deep we can go into Enrage, because I don't know what Daka's health is right now, but it has to be huge. Remember, she started with, was it 82,000 health? So that's a pretty nice chunk there. All right, and oh, my new Ares bot. So maybe I should mention that. I now have that available to my Patreon. So if you are a supporter at any level, you will. Sorry, we're getting close here. You'll be able to get arena alerts whenever your payout changes. So no Foresight. Ooh. There is one Foresight. Okay, good. Treya attacked before the Foresight, so we don't have to worry about that. No days, no days. Okay. Yep. Well, all right. We are good here. Pending some very, very unlucky dodges. Okay, yep. We are good. Okay, so this is going to be the last run before Enrage. So pretty good run overall, even if we don't go very far in Enrage here. Once the Enrage timer is up, zombie's not going to be able to taunt anymore, so it's going to be difficult to actually go too far because you don't know who's going to get isolated. The good thing here is we don't have to worry about isolate until the next round. Ventress and Daka are going to have no problems absorbing damage. So I still don't want them to take as much damage as possible, so I'll pull up Initiate because she'll probably get hit here, so I don't think we have to worry about her sticking around. Although I say this, Ventress is going to get full turn meter here after this run. Let's not get dazed. Okay. Got hit, but no daze. Okay, no daze. Okay, well that was pretty good right there. Although, oh yeah, that was okay. So that was actually awesome because I think we just skipped Treya's turn, and so the isolate timer is on 2. So what really should have happened is Treya would be isolating somebody next turn, but now we don't have to worry about it. All right, so first big break there. It's going to get us a full extra run here, which you can see we're doing, what, 1,000,000 damage? Gonna be more than that. I don't know if I should have called everybody up here again. Let's get one more hit for Ventress in. It's a habit for me to, yep. Ooh, oh, foresight everywhere. We could have skipped another turn, although it's not really going to matter because the enrage, we would have had enrage next time unless we would get lucky enough to skip a second turn. And I kind of want Initiate to die. All right, what? Okay, how should I play this here? You know what? I should not have done that. Daka and Ventress have enough health. That was very stupid of me. Because when we don't have both of them down, and so losing this one extra turn wouldn't have mattered whatsoever. Yep, that was really dumb of me. Although we got a break. Yep, she just fractured Zombie and killed Zombie off in the process. Zombie is now useless over there, but we got lucky. The 1 in 3, the 1 in 3 odds there rolled in our favor. So despite my mistake, which would have gotten us, so what? I mean, we're let's see how much we're doing here. What? That's 3 attacks. 4 attacks. These are Ventress's attacks. 5, 6. So we're getting about 2 million just from Ventress alone. I don't. It's a hard decision here whether I want to pull everybody up so they can take some damage. Oh, nice. Can we get it again? Nope. Okay, that's okay though. Yeah, let's not mess around. But yeah, so skipping that, and that's how much we're doing now. It continues to go up as we go along. That one turn I screwed up, cut our number of attacks basically in half. So probably cost us about 1,000,000 damage. Maybe 1,500,000. So nothing. We still got a huge run going here. This is great. And okay, couldn't get lucky a second time with Zombie getting fractured. That was still a pretty lucky run overall. I'm very happy with this. Let's see. Yeah. Ventress stacked up quite a bit of health, but not enough to go. Not enough to go an extra round. She wouldn't have been gaining turn meter anyway, so we would have gotten a few more hits in, but nothing huge. So I don't remember what percentage we started at, but this is pretty good. We've gone over halfway. Yeah, we might be. I'm sure we're past 20 million. Might be approaching 25 million. I don't know exactly where we started. All right, it's not going to matter. We're talking about a few extra 1,000 damage now, how I play the rest of this out. Can't really heal Daka. Not really. Let's see, maybe, well, yeah. Okay. That was kind of stupid too, but again, we were talking about a couple extra 1,000 damage. 22 points. 22 million. I thought that was 0.8 at first. That's a 0. 22 million for my first Gear 13 run. First overall, I guess my second try. I had one restart in there where I gambled and lost, but that was. I'm pretty happy with that. Made one mistake in there that cost a million or two damage. Got a couple breaks. Not anything that was crazy or anything that we never see. So maybe a run that's definitely toward the better end of the spectrum, I would say, but nothing that I would say I would never repeat again. Now I just have to hope I get some good gear out of that, and maybe I can get. I've got Zombie close to Gear 13 and Talzin close to Gear 13. They just need. I've actually got most of the the G12 finisher ready. I just have to get the G12 plus gear. I'm still working on some of that, so maybe I'll get some of that. All right, so might as well check out the gear, see if it's even worth showing on the video. Rank 2, and I see a couple full pieces. Which one's this? It's good to have a full piece, not complaining, but not exactly a high demand piece. That one, I've actually got a lot of the salvage stocked up, but we're gonna go through that quick, so down the line I will like that. Ooh, this is one I like. Is it used on any Night Sisters? I mean, even if it's not, these are all characters that I want to use it on at some point. So definitely happy to have an extra full piece of gear. And then, we've got a bunch of this salvage, and this is Talzin's gear. Okay, that excites me. All right, I think I can. Oh, I'm pretty close to finishing her off now. That's the piece that I can never get. And okay, that's a piece I need. Yeah, nothing too exciting. And the rest of that's some pretty good loot though. I'm definitely happy with that. The RNG gods smiled down on me on this raid. All right, so what am I short? I've already got that ready, and now I can craft this one. So I think we should be good on our final G12 plus pieces. And okay, just the Chirotech is all I need. Okay, what are we at? Do I want to go ahead and buy that? Let's see. All right, I just don't know if I know there's another piece that's in Zombie's piece that I need to finish here is in the weekly store. And I think that's the only place that pops up for crystals. I don't want to use it from the guild event store because I'm saving that for Kenobi's capital ship. So I think I'm going to have to buy that from the weekly shipments unless I want to wait for another Sith raid and hope it pops up, but the odds of that aren't that good. Okay, so this is 1 day, 4 hours. So we'll still have enough crystals tomorrow. I'd actually have enough crystals to get them both now. But that's not going to leave me much if I have to refresh tomorrow for arena or anything, and I don't want to cut it that close. But I'll go ahead and get this one, and then I just have to remember to buy that other piece tomorrow after my arena payout. So this right here, and I think we're good to go on Gear 13. So let's look at the stats here. Okay, 36 health, 38 protection. I'm going to screenshot this because I won't remember it. I guess it's on the video, but oh well. So what was that? 38, 36, and damage. Okay, right here. Damage, that's what. Okay, we want special damage. There we go. 54%. I think she gets a lot of crit chance. 54%. All right, let's add everything on here. I know most of you don't really care about this and probably turn the video off, but this is exciting for me. Sometimes we forget to actually enjoy the game, and that's what I'm definitely doing right now is enjoying putting this Gear 13 piece on, and now see what these stats are. 56,000 health. Okay, so we've got what, 20k increase in health and another 10k or so in protection, so 30k in survivability. I don't even have like a health. I think I've got one health primary mod, but I don't have the other two. And the damage. Okay, we just added 1,000 damage and another 6% critical chance. I'm not positive I'm remembering the numbers right, but that's a much better Talzin than I had about 45 seconds ago. Yep, I should have turned that off, but oh well. This is exciting. I can't wait to try this team out in territory battles. My Night Sisters. So we've got just took Spirit to Gear 12. So we need Zombie and Spirit to max out still. Need that final piece on Zombie. Those Omegas aren't worth it too much. But okay. Anyways, I've gone on long enough with my Night Sisters. I'm going to try and do a live stream of them when I when territory battles finally opens up, because I think this team will be very good in territory battles. I think Daka might be tanky enough to keep these guys alive. We'll see. So, and we'll see if my live stream even works. My internet is not very good. It failed last time, but we're gonna get a video of it one way or another. So, thanks again to all my supporters, not just those that donate, but anyone that likes, comments, subscribes, just watches the videos. It's because of you guys that I was able to actually have this team in the first place. I'm very aware of how lucky I am there. And it was great just to actually have a moment of really having fun in the game today. So thanks once again, and as always, have a great night, everyone.